on, and you can zoom in if you want. We won't ever use this for anything but reference. But our story starts where all good classic D&D tropes start in a tavern. But not just any tavern. The Yawning Portal, which is the most famous inn and tavern in all of Faerun, and certainly all of Waterdeep. You sit around a sturdy wooden table lit by a brightly burning candle and littered with plates cleared of food and half-drained tankards. The sounds of gamblers yelling and drunken adventurers singing bawdy songs nearly drowns out the off-key strumming of a young bard a few tables over. All of a sudden, the noise is eclipsed by a shout. "Ya pig! Like killing me mates, does ya?" A 7-foot-tall half-orc is hit by a wild swinging punch from a male human whose head is shaved and covered with eye-shaped tattoos. 4 other humans stand behind him ready to jump into the fray. The half-orc cracks her knuckles, roars, and leaps at the tattooed figure. But before you see if blood is drawn, a crowd of spectators start bustling around. What do you guys do?
Anyone want to go watch this? See what the commotion is?
I'll take a look.
Sure.
I want to head on over, but kind of stay a little bit outside of the fray, just so I can get a good look.
You guys can move your own characters. I think I've got them all. Brackfoot's the blue, and yeah. So hopefully it's easy to spot. And this portal in the middle leads all the way down into the Underdark. It's very famous.
Oh, gotta move away from that.
Inoki and Back, are you guys hanging out? Brackfoot?
I will reluctantly follow.
Follow the crowd.
Lean over to Dacel. Is that how you say it? Dacel? Dacel?
Dacel.
Dacel? Who's your money on? Who you betting on here?
Well, I tend to go with the people that are standing over 7 feet tall.
Good
How
point.
about you? You think the numbers are going to take it?
I'm not betting against a 7-footer.
So the brawl continues as this half-orc is getting the better of this shaved-headed human, but it looks like the friends of this person might jump in to help. Are you guys continuing to just watch the fight?
I am still watching.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Is anyone else doing anything? Like in the tavern?
Everybody's just sort of watching. This seems to be a regular occurrence at the old Yawning Portal. Okay, go ahead.
I was just going to ask, do we see anybody like starting to take bets anywhere?
No, not just yet. Well, the half-orc gets the better of this man, knocking him out cold, and just as the friends are about to jump in, shouts of alarm suddenly ring out as another regular occurrence in this fun tavern occurs. Reveal the area. A troll looms its head out of the Yawning Portal and starts climbing up towards you guys, with all these little parasites on it sucking its blood. Roll for initiative.
Alright.
Initiative. Okay.
So while you're doing that, shouts of alarm ring out as the hulking creature climbs out of the shaft in the middle of the tap room. A monster with warty green skin, tangled nest of black hair, carrot-shaped nose, and bloodshot eyes. It bares its yellow teeth and howls as it moves towards you. A half dozen of these bat-like creatures are attached to its body, and 3 more circle above. Everyone in the tavern reacts in fear, except for the barkeep behind you, who shouts kind of nonchalantly in a loud voice, "Troll."
Good job getting those nat ones out of the way early.
Uh-oh. Did we have
Did
some
my
bad
best.
rolls?
Roll 20 at its finest.
Yeah, I always think it cheats a little.
With how many ones I've seen in the Pathfinder game I'm in, it has to.
Something's messed up. Where's my pen?
Oh man, geez, your initiative is
What?
your initiative is +6, but you still only got 11.
Yeah.
Rolled less than your
That's so rough.
bonus.
Look, nobody ever
Oh, man.
accused me of being a good roller.
Yeah, that was pretty rough. So we got El Cerise, and then Brackfoot, and Nuki. All right, the troll itself moves up as these patrons attempt to flee and grabs this one with a swipe attack, basically killing her where she stands as she falls over next to the table. These little bat-like creatures were peel off of them as little blood drips from the troll. Clearly these things were sucking its blood, and some of them come down. But 1, 2, 3. They're gonna attack Brackfoot for 15. Does that hit you?
Yeah.
So you're gonna take 4 damage, and it actually latches on to your bicep and continues to suck blood from your arm. And another attack against I gotta get these names right. El Cerise, but I believe an 11 misses. And against Sir Benedict. Ooh, does a 19 hit? I bet not.
It does.
Oh, it does. All right. So finding a little hole in your armor, it slips through, doing 5 damage, and it is stuck onto you, sucking the blood as it goes. El Cerise, it's your turn.
Okay, I guess I'll take out my dagger and stab the thing attacking me. Let's see. Is that how you do that?
Yep, that's perfect. 24 definitely hits. And then for damage, just in the chat box, you can click the word dagger there and it'll roll damage.
That's how that works. I couldn't figure that out last time we tried this.
I don't think I did that right.
You don't have to do it on your character sheet. You go back to the chat box where it shows your roll.
Okay.
And then you should be able to just click where the dagger main and it should do it. There you go.
Ooh.
Perfect. 6. Kills the one in front of you. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah. How far can I move?
Yeah, you can take your full move action. You should be able to get through people. If you want to go up and over the bar, you can do it with a athletics check, or you can just take 10 feet of movement.
Yeah, I'll just take 10 feet of movement and come right over around here, I guess, would be
On top of the bar? Perfect.
Yep. Right there.
All right, Mr. Blackfoot, you are up.
Okay. Would I be able to attempt to stab this little thing with my rapier?
You absolutely can try to attack it. You're going to be at
Alright.
disadvantage because it's at an odd angle, sucking into you.
Okay.
If you want to try to stab it.
I will try that.
Ooh, an 8 will miss, and he swings by you. Anything else?
Nah, I guess I'll stop there. Because I can't move or get an opportunity attack, right?
Inoki.
Yes.
Oh, it will not get an attack of opportunity against you if you wanted to move Blackwater.
Oh, okay.
It's
then,
actually it's lodged into your arm, so wherever you go, it goes.
Oh, okay. Great. Yeah, well, I'll still move. So I'll hop up on the bar over here and use the 10 feet of movement.
And it will go with you. Oh, move. There we go. Oh, change shape. All right. Sorry, Inoki, your turn now.
Okie dokie. How much room do I have, or range?
So you're about
Okay.
10 feet from the troll, and these people are trying to bustle away.
All right. How far away are the parasites?
So the ones that are above the portal here look like they've had their fill of the troll's blood and are heading back down. You're about 10 feet from the one in Bridgewater and Brackfoot both have them lodged into their bodies.
I meant like the other Sturges from the things from
Yeah.
the troll.
So you're about 20 feet from them if you want to do an attack against those. But they're, like I said,
I
they're
meant
kind
them
of
from the troll.
You're about 10 feet from the troll.
I meant the distance between these and the troll.
5 to 10 feet, depending on which one you're picking.
Okay. I was just trying to figure out because I was thinking I might use ice knife or I might do a different thing.
You're good. Sorry, I just misunderstood what you're trying to say.
Okay. Yeah, I got you. Actually. Yeah, I'll just do ice knife.
Okay.
And that's in my attacks, right? Yes.
Perfect.
Isn't that roll to hit though?
Do we need to double check the deal? Okay. We got to get these straightened out. These things are silly sometimes.
Because the second part is a dex, but the first part is just a hit to hit thing.
Yeah. So we need to change that up in your deal, which I will do. And it is. It's a ranged spell attack. And it does. What does it do? 1d10?
Yes, it does 1d10 piercing.
And then explodes.
Yes.
Okay. Try to roll that again. I think we got it worked out.
Okay.
Yes. So the 9 to hit.
Yep.
Misses. So does it? It doesn't explode, right?
I think it says it.
Still explodes.
It hit or miss. The shard still explodes.
Okay.
So they just need to make a dex save of 13, I believe, right? Or is it not spelled DC?
It says the 10 right there, but I don't think that's right.
Okay.
So it looks like I failed 2 of them. So 2 will fall off in the explosion.
All right.
We're gonna have to adjust your. Okay. Now it is. The bartender grabs a massive and very sharp-looking greatsword from behind the bar, leaps over, the bar and rushes the troll. So he says, points at you guys. He says, "You lot focus on those flying bastards. I'll take care of this troll." And he comes in with 4 attacks against the troll.
Damn, 4?
20?
He only made 1, unfortunately.
Lovely.
I got this, guys. Proceeds to miss on all of his attacks.
He did 1 critical, but yeah. But he did get 4 attacks. Docel, your turn.
Okay. I will take a few steps back into this corner here, and I'm gonna try to pick off the little bloodsucker that's in front of Benedict there. And
Right. It is actually
He's on me.
attached to him.
all right, I'll say.
So
stick
if you
your
miss, it
arm
could
out.
be if you miss, it could be disastrous.
Good thing I don't miss. Stick your arm out. I'll shoot it off you. So I'm going to Eldritch Blast that thing. Alright. It's a 24 hit.
That absolutely does hit.
Woo.
Alrighty.
Little word there.
This one. Okay, hold on. Damage is a different one. I was gonna roll.
Okay, that's why we did a quick one, just to make sure we got these rolls right. So.
Yeah. 1 second. Roll. 10 plus 4. Go. Oh! 14. Wow.
Plenty of damage.
Obliterates it.
Are you done?
Yep.
Benedict, it is your turn.
Oh, wait. Actually, I gain some hit points. Charisma plus my Warlock level. So I gain 6 temporary hit points because of Dark One's Blessing.
Perfect. Benedict, you're up, my man.
Oh shit, troll. I'm gonna run up to the troll and take a swing at it. My battle axe. 20.
That'll hit
Cool. So
for 10 damage. Okay. Make me a perception roll, Benedict.
perception, okay.
You do not notice.
6.
Um,
Like, oh shit, troll.
So the troll takes a couple swipes at Durnan, connecting on 1 for 12 damage. And he launches, his mouth comes flying at you for a bite attack against Benedict. 21, I think that hits.
Yep.
For 10 damage.
Okay.
The last of the Sturges disappear down the portal. However, Mr. Blackwater still has 1 against him. And you automatically take 5 damage, Brackfoot. As it draws more of your blood into its swelling body. El Cerise. Your turn.
Yep. Okay. Well, I guess seeing that, I'm going to try to shoot at this one. Wait, actually, is it a bonus action to take out my bow and arrow, or is that an action?
No, you can just take it out.
Okay. Then I'll take it out and try to get at this one. Let's see.
That'll hit
Okay.
And that takes it. You shoot it clean off Brackfoot's arm, and a little bit of blood starts pouring down Brackwater's arm where it was just killed there. Are you done? Or
I'll move a
movement?
little bit more on the counter, and then I'm done.
Cool. Brackfoot, your turn.
I'm glad you have good aim. I will pull out my short bow and see if I can hit the troll. "21."
21 does it, absolutely.
10 damage.
For 10 damage. Awesome. Is that it for you?
Yep.
All right, Inoki.
All right. So all the Sturges are dead?
So the Sturges that were attacking you guys are dead. A few of them escaped down the portal looking extra plump like they'd got their fill already and didn't need more.
Okay. Well, if they're gone, I'm going to use Chill Touch. And that was supposed to be with advantage because I have... Or did I not do that right? Oh, it's in the wrong spot. Okay.
All right, the spells are tough to get straight, but once we get them done, they're easy.
It still didn't do it right. Okay.
Okay. You good at that?
It's just rolling damage.
It is. So it's a ranged attack, right? Or
Yes.
melee? Okay. So there's a little spot
it
under
needs to
the
say-
attack output where it says spell attack. You have to put the ranged or melee,
Oh, okay.
and that should do it for you if you go ahead and re-click it.
All right. An advantage because of pack tactics. Hoping that hits.
16 does hit.
Yes. 3 necrotic, and it can't gain more health until my next turn. That's what Chill Touch does, I believe.
Yes.
Alright, cool.
It is my guy's turn. Let's see if he actually hits this time. Coming in hot with some attacks.
Ooh, damn.
So he hit 3 times for 18, 29 damage. The cell, your turn.
Oh, that guy's still whacking at it. Didn't do much damage. Okay. So, just big troll dudes up there. Let's go with... we're gonna go with a little hex action on this troll. So I'll cast a little hex on him. My bonus action. And then Eldritch Blast. Pew pew pew. Alright, so does an 18 hit?
An 18 does hit.
Okay. 10 plus 4. So 7 damage there, and then Hex is a 1d6. 1d6. 7 plus 4, 11 points of damage. 4 of it being necrotic.
Fantastic. All done?
All done.
Benedict.
Gonna take another swing. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not doing well. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
I'd also say Troll has disadvantage on strength ability checks.
Okay.
Because of Hex.
That was a pretty poor roll, man. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, it's my second one. I guess it was only a D8 this time.
Is that all
At
for
least
you?
was-
Yeah.
Inoki, can you make me a perception roll right quick?
Yes, where'd my sheet go?
2 claws are going to come into Durnan. And again, the troll, after swiping at Durnan, lunges its face down to bite at Benedict.
I don't have advantage on this, right? Just normal.
Yeah,
I'd only have disadvantage. That's right.
So we're gonna hit. So looking at where you did the damage on the troll, you can actually see as part of it regenerates back to healthy skin tissue where you did your damage.
Can it do that?
Yeah,
I use
specifically.
chill touch. Okay.
I know.
Ding.
See, it did 11 damage to poor Mr. Barkeep. El Cerise, you are up.
Let me see. I guess I'll shoot at this thing.
Okay.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Give me high or low.
High.
Alright. One more time, high or low.
High?
You whiff hard and actually shoot poor Mr. Barkeep right in the back of his calf
Oh, oops.
with a critical fit. Anything else, or are you done?
I guess I'm done.
Brackfoot, you are up.
I'll take another shot.
Rocket.
23.
23 hits.
5 piercing damage.
Nice. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
Inoki, you are up.
Okay. Okay. I want to use my symbiotic entity.
Okay.
Which. I give up one of my beast shapes I have to awaken some of the spores I have that surround me.
Okay.
I don't. And also, is this an action or a bonus action?
I'm gonna be
Or
honest.
it also says
I'm not
action.
sure. Yeah. Is it on? Here it is. Symbiotic entity. So at second level, again, channel magic spores.
Yep.
So 4 temporary hit points. So 4 per level. 8. And then you deal Halo Spores damage. So do you do damage on the first turn?
I think this is more of a status thing where I just activate it and then that's my turn.
Perfect.
So I have 8 temp hit points then, because I get 4 for each level.
Decel, you are up.
Alright, well, I'm gonna keep blasting. Eldritchly. So, here we go. Go. Oh, 9. It's not a good roll.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is gonna miss.
Well, then I'm just gonna sit there in a huff, because I missed.
Benedict, you are up.
I'm gonna try and push the troll down the hole.
That's a fine move. Let's do it.
It's
What do we roll?
It's got disadvantage on strength ability checks, too, because of Hex.
Yeah. So, opposing strength checks. And we'll see what happens. So you're able to push him off just back and over as you move forward. And he's clinging on with one foot down the hole, about to fall off. You see this, everybody sees the barkeep run around with a pail as he's coming around. and he chucks it at the troll, and you see the troll get covered in this kind of brown black goo that looks like some type of crappy oil, and this guy's coming around the back following him with a torch, and the troll is now hanging on for dear life. He's gonna try to attack Benedict, having pushed him back at disadvantage. Does an 18 hit?
18 hits, yeah.
All right, so you will take 8 damage as he bites you, but the other 2 claw attacks miss because he's trying to keep himself from falling over. El Cerise, it's your turn.
Okay. Where's the guy holding the torch?
It is this guy right here,
Okay.
the end of the bar.
You know what? I guess I'll just try to shoot this thing again.
Okay.
Shoot his fingers.
15's gonna hit. That is it. Ooh, 11 damage. Anything else from El Cerise?
No, I'm good where I'm at.
All right, Brackfoot, you're up.
Guess I'll shoot it as well.
20 hits,
9 damage.
and it is looking unfortunate as it's sort of teetering on the edge here. Inoki, you're up.
I'm going to move up to here, and I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Shillelagh
Mm-hmm.
on my staff, and I'm going to make that a staff attack.
Yep.
All right, and this should be 2d8.
So the 13 misses,
Okay.
unfortunately. Dunin comes in hard with some attacks. That only hits once, but that's enough to do it. He moves up and rocks a few attacks, lopping the creature's arm off as it starts to kind of fall off into the abyss. Dacel, and what would you like to do as the creature's falling away?
So he is falling down there for sure.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna walk up to the bar like nothing happened.
Benedict, anything else?
If I can clip him with my battle axe on during his fall, I'll just take another
Yeah.
swing.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Nat
does.
20.
So dropping them well below 0. This guy runs up and throws the torch at him, and the last thing you see, Benedict and Inoki, is the troll catch fire as it falls down into the abyss. So, the barkeep turns to you guys and says, "Well done. My name is Durnan, proprietor of this fine establishment. A round of drinks on me for the assistance." And he heads back to the bar. What are you guys doing?
I'll hop off and come around here for my free drink.
I'll hop off as well. Clamber over
Approach the bar.
to Seth.
You hop off the bar there, Brackfoot.
Yeah.
How messy is Benedict over there? He's got some blood on him.
On the verge.
I'll use prestidigitation to clean him up. Just say you can't be walking around looking like that in this fine establishment.
Looks slightly better.
Get all the
Still
get all
feels
that,
terrible.
get all that troll blood off you.
So as you guys are enjoying your free round of drinks, a kind of a middle-aged man, a bit short, but dressed in very fine clothing, approaches you and says, "You be adventurers, am I right? I could use your help. May I join you?"
Absolutely. What's your name?
The figure who approached you strokes his mustache and kind of adjusts his floppy hat and tightens his scarf with an air of superiority and says, "Volothamp Gedarm, chronicler, wizard, and celebrity, at your service," as he sweeps into a bow. "I trust you've noticed the violence in our fair city. I haven't seen so much blood since my last visit to Baldur's Gate, but now I fear I have misplaced a friend amid these ominous tidings." And throughout your kind of first few days here, you have noticed that Waterdeep has been somewhat violent as of late. He continues on saying, "My friend's name is Flume Blagmar. He's got more beauty than brains, and I worry he took a bad way home a couple nights ago and was kidnapped, or worse. If you agree to track him down, with all due haste, I can offer you 10 dragons apiece now, and I can give you 10 times that when you find Floon. May I prevail upon you in my hour of need?"
Well, who are we to say no to a celebrity such as yourself?
And you guys actually know him as Volothamp, as in Volo's Guide to Monsters, which is a best-selling book in the city of Waterdeep.
Oh,
Say your friend's name again. That was missing?
Floon Blagmar. And I will type it in chat so you guys have it.
I wrote down Thadmare. That's not right.
Floon Blagmar. So he's just waiting for your guys' answer. He thinks Darcel's in.
I'm in.
What,
I'm in, but what's everybody else thinking? Always up for a good challenge?
I guess if he's famous, he probably won't be sending us into a super sketchy situation. You know, he's somewhat a reliable guy.
And no better.
I don't know. Have you read his book?
There's no better way to increase our notoriety than by helping out quite a famous individual here.
Well, I think we're in.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, fantastic. Last I saw him, Floon and I were having drinks down at the Skewered Dragon, a tavern down in the dock wards. A little bit sketchy, but a fun place. After that, I left early because I had too much of the drink. I know not what happened to him.
What makes it so fun?
Oh, always a good card game down there. 3 Dragon Ante is their game of choice.
And correct me if I'm wrong. We haven't been in Waterdeep for too long now, but 1 dragon is 10 gold.
No, just a dragon's 1 gold.
Dragon is 1 gold. Okay, it is gold.
They just use dragon for gold piece.
Okay, gotcha.
So he'll go on to describe that Floon is a very handsome man in his early 30s with wavy red blonde hair. When he last saw him, he was dressed in princely garb. But other than that and where he was last, he knows not.
Does he have an estate nearby or somewhere that he stays regularly?
Yes, but Volo's already checked his current residence, and the servants there haven't seen him in since the night that he went out with Volo.
Okay, and when was the last time you saw him?
That night, about midnight, I left.
At midnight? Okay.
Well, and you have like zero idea about what could have happened to him. Like, what are stuff that he likes, you know?
Oh, drinking, merrymaking, and gambling. That's about all these rich young men do.
Sounds like that bar or tavern is the place to start looking. Anyone there that we should talk to in particular, you think?
Oh, no, I don't know. There's some regulars, but I don't know their names.
Okay, and did you already tell us the name of that tavern?
Yes, it was the Skewered Dragon.
Oh, skewered.
I can type it. Sometimes it's hard to hear over the chat thing, so if you guys don't understand me, just let me know.
I'm more confused. I forgot how to spell skewered for a second. I was like, is there a Q in there? I was like, I don't think so.
Okay. What are you guys doing? It's actually about getting kind of towards evening time. The sun is still out for another few hours, and it is sort of a long jaunt to the dock ward. Let me show you guys where we're at. So on the Waterdeep map, if you guys can zoom out a little bit, we are in the North Ward, about right there. And the dock ward is all the way to the south.
Ooh, that is a jaunt.
Is the North Ward the nicer side of town, or is it just a side of town?
So the North Ward is sort of like the lower middle to middle class. Certainly not as dangerous as the Dock Ward or the South Ward. But most of the town's pretty safe as it is.
Except for trolls coming out of the ground inside of
Well,
pubs.
That's excitement for the old Yawning Portal. And in fact, too, if you guys look in your journal, there's a handout that you guys all did receive when you first came into Waterdeep called the Code Legal. So, the rules and regulations of living in Waterdeep. And the crimes should you break the rules. Punishments.
Where do we find our journal? Oh,
It's where
I
your
found
character sheet is. You don't have to read it all
okay.
right now.
This is a lot of rules about what we can't do. Oh no.
But that's mostly just
Worry about
assault,
it later.
arson, brandishing.
Littering.
Indeed.
Latrines on there.
All right. You guys are still in the Yawning Portal? What are we doing?
Well, I don't know about everybody else, but I'm pretty banged up, so I'm not in good shape to go looking for somebody right now.
I think you're the only person that is a little bit banged up.
I could recover a little bit if you wanted to leave. I can.
Say no more.
I could use the rest if.
Well, might as
And
well
I'll-
finish our beverages here then, and then we can take off. Little rest here.
Take a short rest, if we can.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So you guys just kind of hang out for 10 to 20 minutes, take a short rest, so feel free to roll your hit die back.
How do you do that?
Question for you, Scat.
Yeah.
For temporary hit points, when would they go away? Like long rest, they'll go away? Like if it's a short rest, do I retain the temporary hit points, or do they go away?
You know what, man? I don't know. Let's look at the rules.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily say per se. I
was gonna say,
So unless they have a duration, like I think Rage has a duration, they just stay till they've depleted or you finish a long rest.
okay, fair enough. So not on short rest. Okay.
Yeah, and you actually have to finish the long rest too. It's an important note. So if you get interrupted in your long rest with a random encounter or something or a fight, you still get to keep them.
Perfect.
cool, I get all my wild shapes back.
I get all my spell slots back. Woohoo!
Warlocks.
Okay. You guys take a short rest. Have another drink or so, probably even on the house. It's getting to be late in the evening. The sun's about to go down in maybe an hour or something. What are you doing?
Well, I think the longer we wait to start investigating, the farther away our target could get. So I think it's best we get a move on.
Hey, let's go.
Or walk.
All right. Off into the streets of Waterdeep here. You guys are up here on the north end. I don't know if you have to zoom out on your map, but give me the walking order as you're moving south through this alleyway.
I'd like to be like in the middle of the pack, maybe like mid-back. I guess the fourth one in the row here, if we're going in a row.
I'll be middle then.
I'll go first. I'm a pretty big guy. I'll clear a path.
I'll be behind him.
Put that.
Guess I'll be last.
So something like that.
Yes.
Perfect. All right, I'll just kind of move you guys along. So sort of spreads out as you walk a little bit further down here. Not much going on in this area, as this is more of a living area that you guys are cutting through. However, as you kind of round this corner to the south, Benedict, you are the first to see, and everybody else kind of stumbles along. So as you turn a corner, you find yourself on a street that has been cordoned off by the City Watch, who are these guys, the yellow dudes. Lying on the cobblestone are half dozen corpses, seemingly victims of some terrible skirmish. Watch officers have disarmed and arrested 3 blood-drenched humans and are in the midst of questioning witnesses. This lead officer sees you and moves over, shouting, get on, nothing to see here.
What happened?
I said there's nothing to see, move along.
Okay. I don't think he wants us here. Keep going.
Alright, you kind of walk past, and the 3 men being interrogated kind of catch your eyes as you're looking on. and are glaring at you. Make a perception roll as you pass by.
Is this everybody?
Everybody can make one, yep.
Oof, good.
Ooh.
So El Cerise and Dacel, you notice on one of the character, one of the guys who are bound, the same odd multiple eye shaped tattoo that you saw kind of on their neck, as you saw from the group of ruffians that were fighting the half-orc in the Yawning Portal.
Okay.
I think those guys were with those ones in the bar there. They have the same tattoo.
Yeah, they look surprisingly very similar too.
They do. Well, I don't have 8 million deals, so sorry. This is lazy DMing on my part. All right. So, as you move further south and pass along this little kerfuffle that has occurred, the buildings start to get taller and a little more densely packed as you leave sort of a nicer area of neighborhood in the North Ward, moving through the Trade Ward and down into the Dock Ward. Most of the street lamps have had their glass smashed and their candles stolen. As you move a little bit further south, the smell of salt in the air and a little bit of excrement linger along your nose as you pass by rows of rundown buildings. Nearby, one shop stands out as a little bit strange. A glowing kind of purple light emanates from this shop as you're walking along.
This is too cool to pass up. We have to go inside.
I don't know about that.
Is there any indicator on the outside as to what kind of shop it might be? Any signs or anything?
As you approach, the deep kind of purple facade reveals a stuffed beholder hanging in the window, and above the door hangs a sign with elaborate letters spelling out Old Zablob's shop.
You know, the name has sold me. Let's go in.
I want to see what this thing is.
Old Zoblobs, huh?
Does everybody go in?
Well, I'm going
I
in.
do. Yep.
Yeah.
What kind of store is it?
We're about to find out.
You are about to find out. Oh, that's too small. A cloud of like lavender scented purple smoke trails out of the shop's door as you open up to move inside. Every wall is painted purple, and every dusty knickknack on the shelf is dyed a deep purple. Over to the right is a bald-headed and a long white beard gnome with dark skin sitting cross-legged on the counter, wearing plume-colored robes. His cheeks are decorated with 9 purple face-painted eyes. Not different, but not dissimilar to the tattoos that you've seen on other people. He lowers his pipe and exhales a cloud of lavender smoke before raising a hand and saying, "Hail and well met. Come browse the shelves, the most curious curiosity shop in the world."
I'll kind of walk over and just like, what fine things do you have here, sir?
Oh, all manner of them. Please look around. See if something doesn't catch your eye.
I'm gonna walk over and ask him, have you seen like a hot young rich guy by any chance around here?
He kind of puffs on his pipe and says, possibly, possibly.
He has a reddish blonde hair, young in his 30s. Ring any bells?
Possible. Old Zablob seems lots of people.
Interesting. I couldn't help but notice the eyes. That seems to be is that a popular tattoo in these parts in Waterdeep?
Oh, depends on who you are and why you do it.
Oh, so the eyes have different affiliations?
They can. But all represent a beholder. Like the one there. And he points to the stuffed beholder in the window.
Okay.
Brackfoot and Benedict, Inoki, what are you guys doing?
I'm just browsing.
Yeah, Benedict's looking around to see if anything looks suspicious.
Give me well, here, I'll roll it. Let's see. Looking around, something sort of catches your eye. It is a painted bright purple pewter spork sitting on the shelf.
I take a closer look at it.
It's a spork. It's exciting. You haven't seen one before.
Okay.
Noki, did you want to do something or just kind of hanging out?
I'm just kind of scanning around, trying to avoid eye contact with the Noma shop owner.
El Cerise and DeSalle, you guys still questioning the old Zablob as he sits there smoking his pipe?
I'm gonna walk away and just hang out by this table. I've had enough of old Zablob for a bit.
Fair enough. DeSalle?
I want to ask Zabla, is there anything in your shop arcane in nature?
Oh, no magic items, but plenty of magical items, if you catch my drift.
Or maybe just point me in the direction of said items.
He just says, all around.
Oh.
And if you do browse around, you can see that it's mostly just trinkets and thingamabobs. Nothing of particularly magical nature is here. Brackfoot, are you browsing the shelves as well?
Yes.
You find a pepper grinder painted bright lavender as well as most of the other things in the shop. And you notice that when you twist it, it seems to have a never-ending supply of pepper in it.
And I just show it off to the group. Don't want to say anything, just be wide-eyed and twisting the grinder.
I'm a thumbs up.
Is he okay? Why is he just twisting a pepper grinder on?
I don't know.
You like
Rabbit
it never ends.
Would anybody like to question Zablob further or look around anymore, or are we about done with old Zablobs?
So you sure you didn't see any young hot studs running through this place?
Oh my god.
He says, I certainly may have. I may have. And he kind of looks around and, are you wanting to maybe persuade him or offer him something? Or...
I'll slip him a dragon.
So he reaches over and takes a look at it, and he taps it with one finger and then starts tapping all 5 fingers next to it.
Oh.
And
Oh, I see how it is. I'll slip him an extra 4, so he has 5 total.
He snatches those up very willingly and says, "An older man with a scar across his cheek." Oh, sorry. That's the wrong one. 1 second. Sorry. Wrong notes. He says, the man they describe as with the red hair and the wavy blonde hair, well dressed, was jumped right outside my shop by some rough-looking men in black leather armor. He thinks there were 5 of them, but none of them looked too familiar. One of them, though, had a black tattoo of a winged snake on his neck.
And just outside your shop, you said, was it after midnight?
Yes, as I recall. Possibly 3, 4, something of that nature. The sun was not yet up.
And did they take the man away or just rob him of his things?
They beat him and dragged him off. I know not where.
I thank you very much for your information. And I'll head out the door.
All right. Anybody else following?
Yeah, I'll follow him.
I'll follow.
Yeah.
So what'd you learn?
Yeah, follow.
Well, old Zoblob said that Floon was jumped right outside the shop by a couple of guys in black leather, but one had a noticeable tattoo on his neck of a winged snake.
Like they were completely matching outfits, black leather type, or
Seemed to be a coordinated attack. I don't know many
Hmm.
people that wear coordinated outfits.
should
they're
we
jumping
look
people.
around for clues?
I think that's a good idea. And he did say it happened before the sun came up, so, and had to occur during the nighttime after midnight when Zolo left. Or Volo left, sorry. So yeah, let's look around.
Do I know what a winged snake, like a tattoo, would mean? Does that have a meaning?
You know what? Why don't you make me an intelligence roll? We'll see if you don't know what it is.
Intelligence, I'm real good at that. Oh, nice. 16.
So you think that it's connected to maybe some of these gangs or factions that run around Waterdeep. They may have the winged people are one, and these eyeballs that you've seen on the other are possibly another group. But you don't know much about them.
Share that with the group. Like, we should track down information on those tattoos if we don't find anything else here.
Well, I did talk to Zoblob about some of those tattoos because he had a couple eyes on himself, and he said they're linked to certain beholders. And I guess there might be multiple kinds of eyes for multiple beholders out there. Seems like they all worship a certain one.
Question.
Yeah.
Would I be able to use my guild membership to see if anybody's placed an order for, matching leather outfits, or
Yeah. You know what? Absolutely. But you'd have to go talk to your guild to get the answer.
well, I'll tell everybody, like, if we don't find any more leads, we could always talk to my guild and see the Leather Workers Guild.
Just in case they had an order for a bunch of black leather.
I mean, to be that coordinated, you'd probably have to make some sort of big leather order, right?
Hey, you're the leather expert. I'll leave it in your hands.
All right. What do you guys want to do? You want to head on to?
We look around the area, just see if there's anything on the ground that looks out of place that it was from the fight and could give us any information.
Yeah. Why don't we do maybe a survival roll? See if you guys can't find anything like tracks or anything like that.
Everybody can do this.
Whoever wants to look around. So if everybody's looking as a group, we'll make it a group check. If individually you're looking, we can do that.
Strong 4.
1 second. Survival. Go. Wait.
Oh, we crushed it.
Go.
You guys are strong as a boy. So unfortunately, when you're looking around for like any clues or tracks, you don't find much. However, Inoki, as you kind of stumble along, you do find a very faded, and it looks like maybe it hasn't been used in some time, but almost like a little tag of a kind of a winged dragon, like or winged snake, like Zablob was describing, on one of the walls just outside the shop. Though upon further investigation, it doesn't look like it leads anywhere.
Can I memorize what that snake looks like? That image?
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, it was just kind of made in a what looks like a faded yellow chalk, but you don't see anything else, or it's not pointing in any particular direction.
Does anybody see anything?
Just
Nope.
this marking here.
Kind of dark.
Okay, well, we have a couple leads. We have this flying snake tattoo person. We have the black leather. Maybe we should go speak to your guild then. See if they know anything.
Yes. I
Far away,
totally
aren't they?
know the way. I know the way. Do I know the way?
Yeah. So head back here to the deal. So you guys are actually just about like right here right now. And the skewered dragon that you were headed to is just a few streets over down here towards the dock ward. Your guild is going to be up towards the north of the trade ward up here.
Wow. Well, we're close to the bar. Maybe we should go that way first.
Yeah, let's see if we can find some leads there. That would be good.
Alright, so I guess we'll head over to there.
Okay. So you guys find the skewered dragon easily enough, and it just looks like a kind of a shanty town. Both of its front-facing windows are smashed. A ship's anchor looks like it's lodged in the roof through the window. And you can see kind of haggard patrons drinking from ridiculously oversized tankards. And you guys all kind of pop in here. Get you guys in here. The half-orc bartender kind of looks over at you roughly as you guys walk in and just nods slightly. As the tavern wenches are bringing those oversized mugs to everybody. What do you all do?
Guess as the bartender, go up, be like, "Sup? Have you seen a maybe handsome young rich man around here?"
He kind of eyes you up and down, and with a rough voice, kind of says, "Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. What's it to you?"
Oh, just trying to catch my cheating ex-boyfriend. Typical.
He kind of smiles.
You wouldn't want to help a girl out, would you?
He kind of smiles and says, "We get a couple rich guys in here every once in a while, but I haven't seen one for a few days. Now order something or get out."
I'll order a drink.
So they bring over, whoever wants a drink, bring over some oversized tankards. They cost a silver apiece, and they're just swill of a beer, but certainly gets the job done.
He brings it over. Like, well, if you haven't seen that rich guy, what about anybody with a black winged snake for a tattoo?
He goes,
When,
"I didn't say I didn't see a rich guy. I said maybe I have, maybe I haven't.
can
And I wouldn't be."
Sorry to interrupt.
Yep.
I just want to be, while he's kind of bringing that up, can I look around the bar and if I notice anyone with like a tattoo like that?
Sorry, who's saying that? I'm still getting used to voices.
Dissel.
Just out. Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check. He kind of looks at you and he goes, "I wouldn't be asking about that tattoo if I were you." And he starts kind of cleaning the bar, ignoring you now.
Ooh, 18.
You do not see anybody with that particular tattoo in this bar.
Okay.
You feel pretty confident.
Alright. I'll kind of let everybody know. I didn't see anybody with that tattoo in here, but what did the bartender say, Benedict?
He said, "Don't ask about it."
Hmm.
Makes me wonder. I want to ask about it more.
Brackfoot and Anoki, are you guys doing anything? You've been kind of quiet. You just hanging back?
Yep. Just being quiet rabbit self.
Can I try to persuade the bartender
Yeah.
somehow?
You want to just give me a persuasion check? We'll see if you kind of lean into your cheating husband story. He kind of sighs and says, "I'd ask them across the way." And he points over to this group of people. Says, "They were drinking with somebody like you're describing just a couple nights ago."
Okay, what do these people seem like?
They look like they're young to middle-aged. They're drinking and playing a card game that you're not too familiar with.
I'll look at my companions and be like, "Should we go over?"
Lead the way.
I'll just walk over. And I'll be like, have you seen my friend about, like, I don't know, rich looking, young-ish looking, red, blonde hair type of fella?
What be his name?
Loon?
Oh, yeah. Yep. I saw. I bet you're looking for him, huh? Hasn't been around much?
Yeah, he hasn't. He was supposed to, he was supposed to meet up with me a little bit ago, and he hasn't. Worried, Have you seen him around?
he kind of looks over and says, I know who you're talking about. Floon was in here with that Volo character just a few nights ago. I never quite trust that man. He loses all his money gambling. Volo left early, must have had too much to drink, but Renee Never Ember came in to have a drink with Floon. The guy kind of sitting next to him pipes in and says, chip off the old block, that one. While the lady says, just another spoiled rich noble who likes to rub our noses in it. The first guy continues, he says, anyway, two of them drank a bit, played some three dragon ante, and left, about 2 in the morning. Well, I'll tell you, 5 men followed them out. But that's all I know.
And they left together.
Yes, Floon and Renee Neverember. And this lady kind of overhears as she walks by, and she looks at you and says, I know them scoundrels with the 5 men. They have them, those winged tattoos on their necks. They hang around on Candle Lane. That same tattoo is etched on the door.
What are they like? Are they just guys who hang out with each other? Or are they some sort of gang or something?
She kind of whispers quietly, They're Zentarum. But that's all I can say. And she sort of walks off.
Okay, well, y'all have been really helpful. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go try to find my friend now.
Good luck.
I'll walk back and be like, hey guys, and just relay all the information that I just heard.
So what did you say that group, the Zentara? Is that what you said?
I think it's better not to talk about it here.
It's Zentarum. I put it in the chat.
Awesome. Thanks.
I definitely spelled that wrong.
Yeah, me too. I wasn't even close. Want to step outside? Continue this?
Yeah.
So we can go down towards Candle Lane and check out this tattoo parlor.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like the place to go.
Does that seem wise?
I mean, what else are we gonna do? Also, do we know who Renee is?
Yes, you've lived in Waterdeep for some time. You know who Renee Neverember is, and let me give you. So he is a part of the Neverember family, and his father used to be the Open Lord of Waterdeep, Dougalt Neverember, and he is a very famous person throughout all of Waterdeep and Faerun. So some of you guys might have heard of him, but he's an important man in the Waterdeep nobility, and Renee is his son, or Renair. Let me write that down. So, and then everybody make me. Let's just do a quick intelligence check as a group.
Great, I am so good at that.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
You also have a -1 bonus.
So,
Yes.
Benedict, you know that it's rumored that Dougalt has something to do with some type of buried treasure here in Waterdeep. Dacel and Anoki, you guys know that, as well as knowing that, or believing that it's more than a rumor, that there is actually a dragon's horde of gold dragons hidden somewhere within the city. Though nobody knows for sure where.
But that's DeGault's, like, horde, or does he own it, or?
So, you know that he had something to do with it. You've only ever heard that he perhaps hid it, or maybe the rumors are he embezzled it. But it is somewhere here in the city, is your belief.
Oh. Maybe these snake tattooed men are after the gold. That's the Never Embers hid in the city somewhere. They targeted the sun as well, it sounds like, potentially.
Yeah, do we know if the sun's missing? Or if he's somewhere in the city?
You do not.
Well, regardless, I think we still have to head towards Candle Lane. Maybe have a nice talk with some people over there.
I think that's our next course.
Yeah.
What do you think, Inoki?
It sounds like a good idea. Probably shouldn't stay around here too long.
Yeah, we don't want to linger in too many places. Who knows who could be spying?
Okay. So do you guys head towards Candle Lane?
I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So as you walk down, gloom starts to kind of envelop as you walk down Candle Lane, a narrow alley, almost as dark as a dungeon, and as odorous as one too. Nearly all the street lamps have been completely smashed out. The light that pierces the darkness is from some faint flickering from down the lane like a distant candle. It is the only light that illuminates a small courtyard just outside a building. What do you guys do? And we'll move to a new map when you tell me what you're doing.
Can I, like, be sneaky and try to listen?
You can. So you're still quite a ways down. Let's say 250 yards from the particular single candle down there. So do you want to sneak up
Okay.
solo, or does somebody else want to come along, or what are we doing?
I can come along. Give me a second. If I change shape.
Dick just says, if you're sneaking, I'm staying back here.
I can sneak along.
I'm gonna stick back.
Hey. What's Inoki turning into?
Does it have to be a beast?
For your wild shape?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could be a rat.
We can nail that rule real quick here just to be confident in it, though.
Okay.
Let me look it up, because
Do you want to turn
too many
into a
rules to
smaller
remember.
lizard?
Small winged snake.
You could be a spider, right?
So you can transform into any beast that you've seen before. And at second level, the max CR is 1/4. And it can
I thought it was 1/2.
1/2 is when you're at 4th level.
Oh, okay.
Is what I'm looking at here. So 1/4, no flying or swimming speed.
Okay. What's...
Yeah, it's 1/4 for 2nd and 3rd level, and then half for 4th through 7th. Then it bumps to 1. Unless you, I think it did that beast totem or something that makes you be able to do more. So you can turn into, let's see. Pretty much anything except for the weird, like, you can't do a velociraptor or a dinosaur. But wolf is probably the best one. Or
For some inconspicuous...
spider.
You know, city wolf.
Snake. You can do a snake. Giant
Oh.
bat.
I'll
Giant
do a
frog.
poisonous snake. I just saw that.
I think you could also do lower if you wanted, right?
Yeah, I think-
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could do, like, if you want it to be small, you could be like a regular bat or an owl or a rat.
Oh, I'll be an owl then, so I have the dark vision still.
Or
But he can't fly though. He can't be a flying animal though.
Yeah.
Oh,
or a
this is-
swimming one.
oh yeah, you can't do an owl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no flying or swimming. Good call, whoever threw that out there. So you could do crab, frog,
Yes.
goat, rat.
I think I'll do just do a cat because I'm sure there's cats around the city.
Yeah, you can do a cat. So you're tiny size, and you get an extra stealth bonus, and you get advantage on smell, perception, and you have a good climb speed.
All right. Yep, I'll do that.
That's pretty exciting. Okay, cat stat block. Yeah, you turn into a cat. So it's my understanding that Brackfoot, Elceris, and now Anoki as a cat are moving forward, and Decel and Benedict are going to hang back. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh no, wrong one. I apologize. Don't look at that. All right. So you guys are. So you guys are way up in the top right, and down this sort of alleyway leads kind of alongside this building. So the building itself is it's a 2-story building, and as you guys are sneaking along down here through this alleyway on the far left side of the map, there's a small courtyard up here in view, with what was once a gate but is no longer very functional as one, like a fence. So you could pretty much slip through it if you wanted to. So tell me, guys, how you are approaching.
Sneakily.
Well, who's moving
Approach.
first?
Say it.
Approach.
And on this one, each square is 5 feet. So
Should we send the cat in first to scout it out?
That might be a good idea.
Go forth,
Yep.
cat.
All right. Yeah, I'll just sneak over towards the gate.
okay. So I'll just move you down a little bit, like to here. You see that there's sort of an open courtyard here that's then covered a little bit by the upper story, where it hangs out just a little bit of the side. Here, there's a large wooden door that's 2 doors, so it opens. Typical to the warehouses you would see on docks to load and unload stuff. There is a small window right here. What are you doing?
Can I see through the window, or?
Not from your current position, but if you want to
Okay.
get up on it, you can.
All right, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Make me a stealth check.
All right. Using the cat stat, right?
Oh yeah.
So it's D20 plus 4.
Plus 4. Yep.
All right. So that's 18.
Absolutely. So yeah, you slip up to this window and you kind of get back up on your back legs and put your front paws up on the deal. And it opens up into you see a room like this open, and you can see a little bit this way as there's like a staircase right here. And the room opens up further over here. You see a figure walking, kind of just ambling back here, and he sort of is moving in this direction, but he's kind of just pacing back and forth, looking through crates and boxes.
Okay.
Make me a perception roll. And you can use the cat, but you don't get the advantage because it's not a smell.
Okay.
Plus 3. Or you can use yours.
I was gonna say, I think mine are probably better.
So you hear some other footsteps as the boards kind of creak over this way, but you can't tell how many people are there, but somebody's certainly moving.
Okay. I'll get down from the window and see if there's anybody else in the little area.
So there's nobody in the area. This is down here is a wooden door that's closed. This was the only window that you could peek in.
Okay. What was the guy wearing that's pacing?
So he's wearing a kind of brown and black leather mismatched with a bandana around his face, looking like he's some type of, I don't know, outfitter. He has a rapier and looks like a dagger or something in his belt. Certainly some type of fighter, not a warehouse worker.
Okay. I guess I'll come back out and squeeze through the gate again. And motion the 2 others to come over.
I
Okay.
think the cat is beckoning us over. Should we go? Brackfoot? Should we?
I guess
should
so.
we head out? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sneakily.
Very sneakily.
Okay. Is there something that you wanted to show us?
I don't think I can talk in this form.
Meow 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 meow.
Trying to think if I should give up my wild shape or not. I think it would probably be fine. I'll go ahead and become a kobold again.
Okay.
I saw one person inside. He's pacing around in armor and a sword. Has a rapier. But I heard more people further over in that area. I'm pointing towards here.
Did you turn into like something smaller and like slip through a crack and check it out?
Well, I could. I guess this time I will turn into a rat.
Okay.
Yeah. Do that. And I don't know what the rat's... Oh, no, that's bat. Okay. Yep. I'll do that and I'll come over to the door and see if I can squeeze through the door.
Okay. Yeah, so down in this little corner, there's a kind of a gap that's made, and you can absolutely slip through it if you want to. I'm gonna need you to make me a stealth roll as you go through if you're doing it quietly.
Well,
Okay, yeah.
While that's going on, I want to go to Benedict since we're chilling together. And so I'd be like, so, 1 silver that something goes wrong and they mess it up.
I'm gonna lose that bet, but I'll take it.
That was all I wanted to do.
Fair enough.
Okay, I'm having issues.
It's okay,
There we
man. What's the rat? You get a bonus?
He has a dex of 11. Rats do. So, no bonus.
Okay. It opens up. Reveals the dang area. Opens up, and as you get through, there are 4 other guys in this side of the room, and they're kind of searching through boxes and looking for things of value. Scattered throughout the place are about a half dozen dead bodies on the ground. Which I put them on there. I don't know why they're not. I apologize.
Are they on the GM layer?
Yeah, I might have messed it up. That's okay. Let's just do... I'll just put these guys to represent them.
Giant Volos.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Oh, come on now. Don't do that to me. Oh, we had to shrink an Oki. I apologize. Oh, yeah. Going back to that. Yeah, just dead bodies littered about. Make me a perception roll as you come in.
Okay. And I also have the keen smell for the rat.
So this guy glances over at you as he kind of heard a little scuffling coming through, and he just sort of kicks something your way, saying shoot, and goes back to robbing the crates. You see these guys are all these dead bodies, and on this one in particular, you see on the neck the same eye tattoo that you've seen before.
Do the men draped in leather have?
You do not see anything on them at this time.
Okay.
But all the dead bodies are stripped of any. They're just down to like, underclothes.
No one's blonde and with red hair?
No, nobody looks like who you were after.
Alright. Can I scamper over to these boxes? Stealthily?
Yeah, you've kind of been spotted. Let's see if he catches you while he's messing about.
Alright.
Give me another stealth roll. It's actually good enough, so he's not even paying attention to you. You kind of get over to these box. Oh, which boxes did you want to go to?
I was going to try to get over here.
Yeah,
Where
that's
I'll-
fine. So you can kind of get in or up the crates or whatever you want to do. They're not really paying much attention to a rat. And as you smell around, you're probably not the only rat in this building.
Okay. Does what's in the crates smell to be like food or equipment?
Yeah, so there's nothing of real value. You catch a whiff of some like wine that has turned sour into vinegar, and possibly some olive oil that has sat too long and gone rancid.
Hmm.
While he's scampering around, does anybody else want to do anything, or are you guys just kind of laying low?
Just chilling, waiting for a rat to show up.
Waiting on word from the advanced group.
Inoki, what are we doing now?
Are the guards mumbling anything, or the robbers mumbling anything, or are they just silently going through their...
They're just kind of going through stuff. You can hear them cursing every once in a while because they're not finding anything really of value. And they talk back and forth a little bit of like, how much longer do we need to be here? And they say, well, until we figure out what to do with that other guy.
Alright, I guess with that, I'm going to try to get back out.
Okay. Make me another stealth roll. See if you get out without being... Yeah, perfect. You sneak...
I
sneak
only...
out.
It's highest numbers when I don't have any numbers added.
There you go.
Alright,
You're able to sneak out, no problem.
cool.
And I'm assuming scamper back over to your buds.
Yep. I'm gonna stand my hind legs and try to do the finger thing with that 5 dead, and until I realize that, oh, I'm still a rat. And then I'll become a kobold for the last time today.
Okay.
Okay.
You find anything?
6 dead bodies. 3 eyeball tattoos. 4
Okay.
4 people rummaging through. They probably killed them. They said they're waiting for what to do with the last guy. So one guy left. That's not dead.
Is that including the guy you first saw, or 4 additional guys?
4 additional. 5 in all. 6 dead. 5 guys I saw. They're looking through crates and not finding what they're looking for.
Is there any one of them that we could theoretically jump, maybe?
There's a window there, and they might catch us if we try to open the door here.
Okay, well, I say we go back up to the rest of our friends and ask them what they want to do.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys move up back as a group, and you're not there, you're about 100 yards north.
As I see them come back without anyone chasing them or anything like that, I'll just say, ah, damn it, and I'll flick Benedicta Silver.
Don't know how I won that one, but I'll take it.
What was that about?
Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. Just a little friendly wager we had.
What was the wager?
Well, I said that Inoki would probably be the first one to come back to us. He would be in front of you guys, and look at him. He's walking right in front of you guys.
You guys can definitely insight check that if you want.
I'm just not gonna even acknowledge that and just be like, okay, well, moving on. Relay information. So, what now?
Well, this place is a tattoo parlor, right? Or was?
No.
It wasn't somewhere that they did tattoos? Is that just me making that up somewhere in my head?
Yes.
Oh, alright then. But Inoki, you did see one person kind of near that window, right?
He's pacing around the window.
And there was only the one entrance?
I mean 2 if you count the window.
But only one door.
Yes.
At least I think we need to talk to him, if not, search the place a little bit more. It seems like this has to be our next clue.
Did you go upstairs, Inoki?
I'm going to take just a quick break while you guys discuss what to do. I'll be right back. 5 minutes.
Sure.
Cool.
Not quite. Safety in numbers, right?
Do you think we could impersonate this gang? Did you see did any of them have any of the tattoos on them? Were you able to see any particular markings, or just on the dead bodies?
Just the dead guys. The guys wearing leather were, well, a little too covered up.
They have masks?
They're wearing bandanas on their head, but I don't know if that counts.
I think it does. We should jump one of them, and then one of you guys probably should impersonate.
Well,
How are we supposed to get them out?
Well, I can make that little mark of their tattoo with my magic. I think. Yeah. I can make a image of that tattoo on somebody's neck and that might draw them out.
Well, I think it would probably be one of you two, either Benedict or DeSalle, is probably the best bet to use the mark on.
Alright. I'll volunteer myself.
Yeah, I don't think they'd believe me.
Why?
My
Why not?
shield and chainmail.
Oh.
What are you trying to say about the way I'm dressed, huh?
It's great for your style.
How
Well,
are you dressed?
Well, I have leather armor underneath, like some robes, basically. Nothing too fancy, for now.
You already match them with your leather armor.
Alright. Well, I think it would be a bad idea to maybe prep an ambush of some kind. I'm able to draw at least one of them outside.
Yeah, is that the plan? Draw one out and then we'll grab them? Or just talk to them?
But, like, how are you gonna draw them out? You're gonna be like, hey, I have the same tattoo as you. Come out?
Well, I'm gonna pretend to be part of the gang. You know, I don't know if they all know each other. It's kind of the gamble I'll have to take. But I'll say that the boss, whoever that may be, I'll just say boss, wants someone help outside.
And we make, like, a bandana for you to cover your face.
All right, did y'all come up with a plan?
We're just putting the fine details on it. I think the bandana's a great idea.
Yeah, so I guess I'm going to try to make a bandana for him to cover his face.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Prestidigitation to make the image of that tattoo on my neck, the winged snake.
Okay.
So what's the ambush that we're setting up?
Well, you guys are doing the ambushing
we-
part. I got to do the other part.
Okay, but where are we
Is this-
ambushing?
Is this a wall that you can see through? Or a solid? Like down here?
Where are you clicking? I apologize. Yeah, that's it's like a little gate that's kind of, or a fence. I mean, that's sort of gone to crap. You could, a thin creature could slip through it pretty easy.
Okay, so if we were to hide behind it, they'd see us.
Yes.
I mean, we could just, like, stand right out here. And once they come out the door, just... We all try to knock them out at the same time. See what happens, you know?
We need to talk to them?
Well,
Well, there's
You
a
know,
few.
that's a
There's
good
a
point.
few. There's a few in there. You know, we could.
Off.
If not this one, there's a couple other to choose from.
Okay,
like, I don't know.
let's
We
just set
could
up out
use,
here.
like, instead of, like, knocking him out, we could also just, like, try to cover his face more.
Yeah, I could try to do that.
Okay, so did you guys decide where you're gonna be?
Gonna be just outside the door.
All of you just lined up.
Guess so.
maybe I can like hold a rope or something. You know, ready it.
All right. So do I have a bandana to put on my face?
I don't know.
Sure.
Do I have to make some sort of skill check to make a bandana or?
No, you're good. With your crafty tools, you're able to fashion something that looks pretty good. No problem. So, let's just make this simple. And we'll go in turn order. So, El Cerise, what are you doing? The bandana's made. He's cast prestidigitation, whatever you say that, on himself. Where are you going?
I'm gonna sneakily go all the way down here.
Okay. Make me a stealth roll to kind of wing by that window and get there. Brackfoot, what are you doing?
I will, I guess, try to get all the way over here.
Okay. Just do me a stealth check. Perfect. Anoki, what are you doing?
I'll come here and kind of peer in, see if there's any extra help needed.
Okay. Are you gonna look in the window, or are you just gonna hang out in the corner for a minute?
I want to kind of peek in this kind of direction. If I see
Okay.
anything through the window.
Give me a stealth roll.
Okay.
Benedict, what are you doing while he's rolling that?
I'm gonna try to stealthily make it down to where Elceris is.
You sure you're gonna go that far?
Yep.
Okay. Make me then a stealth roll.
See how fast this goes south.
Yeah, you're not at disadvantage in a chain shirt.
I think I am at disadvantage, right?
You're in chain shirt, right?
Chain mail.
I think
Chain
chain.
yeah. You are at disadvantage, but you still rolled really good. 15.
Yeah.
So I think we'll get to Darcel, but everybody's in their place. Noki peeking in the window. This guy has his back to you now as he's rummaging through this stuff. You guys all do hear a little bit of footsteps and commotion kind of going through there. The cell, they moved into place. What are you doing?
All right, I'm got my bandana on, prestidigitation mark on my neck. I'm gonna kind of go up to that front door, wherever we can kind of enter.
Okay, let me move you over there. So you are right in front of it's a double door that swings inward. What are you doing?
First I'm gonna kind of lightly push, kind of press. Is it locked at all, or is it kind of have a little bit of give?
It is locked.
All right.
And you can see a little keyhole.
I'll kind of look over to my right, to my left, and I'll see Brackfoot over there. And I'll whisper, "Brackfoot, this door's locked. Can you open it?"
Okay, I'll sneak up and try to unlock it.
Yeah, give me a thieves tool roll.
Dexterity, right?
You should have a deal for thieves tools on your sheet. If not, I can get it there later. But yeah, dexterity is fine for now. You just get your proficiency bonus too. Oh, here, let me fix it. Thieves tools. Proficient dex. Yeah, you get a plus
Sweet.
8. So definitely want to roll that one.
That's stellar.
Give me high or low?
Hi.
All right. So you actually snap one of your tools in the attempt of picking this lock, but you've got plenty of others, so you're fine. But it makes a very loud noise, and you hear inside a call. What was that? Something at the door? And
I'll sneak back to where I was.
I think we better go ahead and do some initiative, and we can see what happens.
Perfect time for my first, second nat one of the day.
Everybody roll. So in the room, you hear him say, "There's something at the door. I think you better check." And he goes, "There's nothing. It's just a stupid rat." Anoki, peeking in that window, you see this guy kind of move over just a little, with his eyes sort of on the main room. And he goes, "All right, fine, I'll move over." And he just kind of heads over towards the door. Desel, what are you doing?
Am I able to like look in the keyhole? Can I see the other side?
So not really the keyhole, but there's a little crack in the door, and you can see that somebody's moving towards you.
All right. I'll kind of yell through the crack. The boss has been waiting on you guys forever. What the hell are you doing in there? And then I'll wait.
Does anybody else want to do anything? Everybody, Inoki, Brackfoot, Benedict, or else Cerise, while he's playing this out.
Hide as well as possible.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah, I'm just pressing myself up against the wall to be as least visible as I can be.
So
As he's getting ready. Oh,
Go
sorry.
ahead.
I was gonna say, as he's opening the door in this square, since it's 30 feet from me, can I use my druidcraft to make a rat screech?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. So as soon as I hear this door over here like move, I'm gonna have that rat screech happen.
Okay. So Desel, you see a guy pull up kind of eye level and looks through the crack, and he goes, "What's your name? Who sent you?"
I'll kind of. Is he able to like see me at all? Like
He can't make anything out of you. He just can kind of see through a crack that there's somebody there.
I'll kind of say the boss sent me, and I'll kind of see if I can pull and reveal the illusionary tattoo on my neck.
Yeah, make me a deception roll.
All right. Oh, damn it! That's my good one.
He's kind of looking at you, and he's like, I don't know you. What is this? Who's the boss? What's their name?"
Hold on one second. Am I able to, like, can I see this person at all? A little bit?
You can see that they're right up to the door, and you can kind of make out a little bit, but nothing. Again, bandanas and...
Alright, can I cast Command?
Yep, it's your turn, so you can do that.
Alright, I want to cast Command on this guy to tell him, open the doors and get out here. Or I'll at least say open the doors. And so
Command...
They have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, but you speak one word command.
Okay.
So you can say open.
Yeah, I'll say open.
Okay. And he has to make a wisdom save?
Yeah. Oh my
Oh.
god.
My bad, man.
Disadvantage?
He goes, listen, you, get out of here before you get hurt. And that rat screech that Anoki set off actually made a few of them jump, and they were kind of moving over closer to the door. Anoki, you notice that there's nobody over here now. And it's your turn. Do you want to do something?
Is this window a window frame, or is it like one that looks like it could open?
You can open it.
I'll do that.
Okay. Make me a stealth roll to see if it opens quietly. And you'll have advantage because they're all distracted.
All right. Stealth.
Perfect. So yeah, you slide the window up very quietly. Did you want to do anything else?
I'm gonna, sneak in behind this crate.
Okay. Sorry, I moved you. You can move yourself.
Real good.
Brackfoot, your turn. You see Anoki slip in through this window, and Dacel and this man are arguing back and forth.
I'll.
Sorry, don't use the measure tool because the maps are weird. Just it's 5 foot per square. Every
Okay.
4 squares is 5 feet in this outside.
Okay. I'll go over here and climb through the window as well.
It just takes 5 foot of movement to climb through, so you're at 5, 10, 15, 20 in. And if you want to move anywhere else,
And
you get 5
I
feet
can
left.
hide behind these crates here.
Yeah, perfect. Make me a stealth roll. Again with advantage. Oh, damn.
27.
Nobody heard you. Even Anoki missed you coming through. Benedict. You see them kind of slipping in through the window over there, and the cell and this guy are arguing back and forth. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm not gonna do much. I'm just gonna. I realize I'm gonna blow their cover if I try to go in the window. So I'm just gonna stand here and kind of hold my action if I can. If this guy comes out and makes any aggressive moves, I'll try to grapple him.
Okay. Elsaris, you're up.
How far is it approximately from me to the window?
40 feet to the window.
Okay, I will stay where I am.
Okay. This guy is shouting at you, Dacel. He says, "Listen, this is your last warning. Get away from here, or we're going to kill you."
Alright, and as I kind of take a few steps away, I guess I'll kind of shout, "Fine, I guess we'll have to go crack the Neverember kid ourselves," and I'll start walking away. See if that draws him out at all.
So you do hear some shouting, and now because you mentioned that, and it looks like they're going to open the door. So the door chain lock, you hear it clump down to the ground, and they are attempting to open it, but it took an action to open the lock, and so it is Dacel's turn. Or sorry, it is your turn now as you backed up. Anoki, your turn.
I want to try to get it like as far as I can movement wise. I don't know how far
Yeah.
30 feet is, but 30 feet.
So 30 feet take you outside the courtyard if you want. It's 5, 10, they're at 15, there's 20, 25.
Alright, that's good.
Okay. Anoki, you hear them start kind of flummoxing with this door. You also notice a room over here, both you and Brackfoot do. There's a door at the north end over here.
I'll motion to Brackfoot. I'll point to me, up, and then point up. Then I'll point to him and point over towards that door. And I'll try to sneak over here to the stairs.
Okay.
Where could I get if I was sneaking towards the stairs? Would I get to the stairs? Or do I have to go around the crates?
You can kind of climb through, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can get about a halfway up with a full movement, or if you want to move your remaining movement, or you want to use your action to move as well, you can get way up there.
I kind of want to just get with my normal movement and hold my action in case it looks like things are going to get bad over there.
Okay. Do you want to stand on the stairs, like there, or do you want to like be tucked down, kind of
on the stairs?
Okay.
And the action I want to hold is casting Fairy Fire in a 20-foot square on them.
Okay. If you look over on the right-hand side of the map, you can notice that this sort of opens up into a landing area that kind of fully encompasses the floor that you're on right now. And these are the stairs that you're on.
Okay.
Cool?
Yep.
All right. Make me a stealth roll to make sure you made it over there. Okay. Brackfoot.
Can I kind of clamber through the boxes to try and get over to this door?
Yeah. So it's you can pick your way through, no problem. It's 5, 10, 15. Yeah, you can make it to the door, no problem.
Alright. Gonna check if the door is unlocked.
It is unlocked.
Alright. Stealthily open it?
Yeah, make me a stealth roll. You needed one anyway to get over there. But you open the door, and a man, though certainly not Floon, as he was described to you, is tied up on the floor. Marred by grim and stinking of pickled herring, he mumbles something behind a gag. And it is a little storage closet.
I'll just like give him the finger up to the mouth. So in my case, finger up to my snout, I guess. Motioning him to be quiet.
He kind of nods and is looking at you. And your stealth roll was phenomenal. Benedict. The door, you heard the lock sort of drop, and the door is kind of creaking open right now.
Okay, so I don't know that the other 4 people are close, right? I just think it's the one guy still.
You did hear some people, and they shouted that they were kind of moving. You think that they're all nearby.
Okay, so if I think they're all coming, I'm gonna abandon my grapple plan and just get in the front of the door.
Okay, did you want to open it, or are you just going to stand there ready to defend?
I'm gonna stand there and just ready a battle axe strike if they come out aggressively.
Okay. Elcerise.
How high is the roof of this place?
The roof?
Yes.
So above you, it's about 10 or 15 feet, and then the total building all the way up to the roof is about 25.
I just like to get a little bit high, and just, if I'm able to, and ready my action to shoot whoever comes out and attacks.
Okay, make me a climb check.
What is that?
Athletics, sorry. I'm 3rd edition. Yeah, so you can make it up about half your movement speed. So you make it about 15 feet up. Find a little place to perch yourself and are up in the air just a little bit. These doors kind of burst open as this guy pulls it open and takes a step back. Looking at you, Benedict, you can take a swipe at him if you want. And Anoki, you also readied an action too, I think.
Yes.
You can go ahead and rock that.
All right. They need to make a DC 13 check. It's a 20-foot cube, and if they fail, they'll be shedding a violet light.
You said dex save?
Yes.
Okay, so... You said 13?
Yep.
So one fails.
All right. Well, that one, everybody has advantage on him, and he's glowing violet now.
Okay, that's going to be this guy here. And in fact, to make it easy... actually, I'll just remember. It's this guy here. So anybody that wants to hit the fairy fire guy is fine. Benedict, that hit for sure. The damage was 10.
Yep.
And this guy, as they kind of shout out. So this guy opened the door, but now you're getting a couple hand crossbows shot at you. One hits for 7 damage. And then these two guys rush up to attack you on a rapier. I think 17 misses, right?
Correct, I have 18.
You're 18. Yeah, so they miss both their rapier attacks. And it is now Decel's turn.
As I see my brilliant plan crumble in front of me, I will take a look at where we're at. So I can see Elsaris's position, right?
Yeah, you can see her perched up there.
Alright, so my crystal that's around my neck's gonna start glowing, and I'm gonna cast Bless. And a kind of burning stigmata is gonna kind of appear on Benedict's hand, Elsaris's hand, and my own hand.
Okay.
So that's my action. So I'm gonna kind of head on over here. I'll go like right here, let's say. And unfortunately, that's all I can do.
Yeah, so you guys can add 1d4 Elsaris and Benedict to your attack rolls.
And saving throws.
And saving throws for up to a minute. Just fantastic. Inoki, you are up.
And myself too, for that.
Yeah.
Alright, when I have a concentration spell, I can't cast another spell, right?
You can cast another spell, but you can't concentrate on more than one. So
Okay.
if the other one has concentration, then the first spell goes away.
Okay, so only if I cast another concentration, it goes away.
Yeah, you can only concentrate on one spell at a time, but you can
Okay.
be concentrating on a spell and cast another spell that's like instantaneous or takes one action or whatever.
Okay.
As long as it's not concentration.
So I don't see anybody upstairs, or can I even see upstairs very well?
You can kind of see upstairs, but no, you do not see anybody up there.
Alright, that case, I'm going to grab this guy with Chill Touch.
Okay.
And do I have advantage because of pack tactics, or not, because he's kind of through a door?
Nah, it's fine. Wait, do you have to be able to see him for pack tactics?
I just need to have a non-prone ally 5 feet next to them.
Yeah, you're good.
Alright.
Freaking kobolds. Uh-oh, that definitely hits for critical, for 8 damage.
Yeah. I never
Monster
crit
crit.
on. I never crit on damage. Woo.
Perfect. Brackfoot, I think it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to actually attempt to untie this guy.
Okay. You don't even need to roll. It was pretty shakily done. You cut him the ropes apart and get him up on his feet. And he thanks you profusely.
Okay, and I'll tell him, hide yourself, and then I am going to move. Ideally, if there's a place I can get a shot off around here on one of these guys. It's hard to tell with the barrels if there is a place like that. If not, I'll just try to get close.
Yeah. So you want to hide behind. This is kind of some barrels here. You want to hide behind them and shoot. You're actually probably going to have to get a little bit of an angle because these crates are tall as well.
Okay.
So not sure where you want to go. If you moved up the stairs, though, you could get a shot for sure.
Okay, so I could go like right there.
Yeah, you can make it right kind of in the square where Inoki is, and then you can shoot.
Okay. Yeah,
In fact,
I'll
let's
get
just
right
do that.
there.
I'll back him up a little, and then there. Yep. Now you can shoot. Which one you targeting?
This one.
Okay. 19 hits.
10 damage.
That guy is not looking good. Benedict, you are up. Guy to your left, guy to your right.
I'm gonna attack this guy to my left.
Okay.
So, I don't know how to add the D4.
That hits.
Doing it separate.
I'll let you know if we need to roll it, so...
Okay.
That didn't matter, you hit.
Cool.
For 6 damage, and that is enough to take him out.
Awesome. Then I'm just gonna stay put.
Elcerise, unfortunately, you can't quite see this guy. The guy that you could see with a little bit of cover just died. What are you doing?
Preparing to shoot if anybody gets past Benedict, I guess.
Okay. So this guy will move up and move up. These guys are gonna move this way. Sorry, actually, he's gonna go this way. He's gonna go here. All right. Rapier shots at old Benedict. See if I land one. I hit one for 4 damage. Gotta love that. And what am I doing here? Inoki is going to take a hand crossbow attack. Does 15 hit?
Yes.
Okay, you're going to take 9 damage. Oh god, I rolled max on that one.
Ow.
Brackfoot. Oh, sorry. Actually, this guy comes running out and actually, let's see, 5, 10, 15. He comes over here and he starts gathering weapons off of the dead body that were left, and looks like he's prepared to fight. Decel, you're up.
Is one of these guys that's in front of Benedict? Does one of them have the fairy fire on them?
The guy right in the middle does.
All right. I'm going to Eldritch Blast that guy.
All right. With the advantage.
Alrighty, go. So 14 hit plus.
It does.
Okay. Didn't have to use my thing. 1d10.
Well, you got it's minimum of 1, so 15 hits.
Yeah. Alrighty. For 9 damage.
Not looking hot. Inoki, you are up.
All right. He's decent way away, so yeah, I'll just chill. I'll chill touch him.
This guy? That
Yes.
shot ya? Alright.
Just a normal roll.
Nice.
That hurts.
Oof.
Okay.
Brackfoot.
Okay. I will actually run up to this guy and take a stab at him with my rapier.
Okay.
Sweet hit.
Unfortunately, that'll miss. Benedict. 3 guys in front of you. One is glowing in a fair. Oh, actually, Inoki, you need to make a Constitution save.
Oh. Dang it. Alright. Constitution.
I think that
Probably didn't
does- Yeah, I forget what it
I
is.
think it's you have to roll above a 10 to maintain concentration, I think.
Oh, yeah. I thought that I was poisoned.
No. Yeah, just for keeping the fairy fire going. So,
On that guy?
it's DC 10 or half the damage you took, whichever is higher. So, unfortunately, that's not going to do it. So, fairy fire's gone, but 3 guys in front of you.
Going for the guy in the middle.
Jesus, hold on, my shit's blowing up.
Nat 20.
Damn, this guy's gonna explode.
Oh shit! Which guy did you hit?
Guy in the middle.
Okay.
Not if he expended all of his spell slots earlier.
I
That
have one, I just don't want to use it.
that is
Okay.
enough to do it. Absolutely. Benedict. Oh, sorry, you just went. Elcerise,
Yep.
you're up.
Um,
You can actually see just this guy right here as he's fighting. So you can take a pop shot at him if you want.
okay.
That'll do it.
Cool.
Eight is actually enough to take him out. This guy is gonna disengage and try to run away. And this guy is also gonna disengage. He's gonna get attacked probably by him though. Let's see, 30. All right, they make it to about there as they're running away. Rainier is gonna run over this way. Gets to about there with his dash action. See what's going on. DeCell, you're up.
Okay. So this guy here that's running. Alright, fingers crossed. I'm gonna use command
Okay.
and I'm gonna tell him to grovel.
Okay. Wisdom save, right?
Yeah.
He fails.
Hot damn.
With a 2.
So he's going to fall prone and end his turn.
Yeah, he falls prone and starts groveling for his life, like, please don't kill me, and starts crying, and I don't want to, I'm too young to die, my mother, my kids.
And I'll kind of gesture it over to Benedict and I'll say, let's tie this guy up.
Inoki,
Yes.
you are up.
Seeing that, I am going to go upstairs to see if there, just to make sure that there's nobody else up there.
Okay. So I'm gonna move you to there. That's 5 feet of movement. So where would you like to go? There's looks like something over here, but this space is completely open, and along this wall is also completely open. You can see that there's nobody up there.
Oh, this is directly above. Oh,
It is.
okay, I get it now.
Yeah, this is where they are. So
Oh, I could have been up here just
Renee's
still
right here.
throwing spells.
Yes.
Dang.
Yeah. Sorry if I didn't explain that better.
I didn't take a very hard look at it. I guess I'll come over here and just make sure there's no one around the corner.
So yeah, as you round that corner with your kind of movement, there's actually a door right there.
Oh, okay.
So you can, let's see, that's 5, 10, 15, 20. So you make it to about right before the door. I don't know if you want to do something or.
That's good.
Okay. Brackfoot.
I will 1, 2, 3.
And you saw the guys start to flee.
Yeah. I will run over here and try to. Can I aim for one of these guys? This guy's legs.
Yes. That hits.
6 piercing.
All right, that does some damage for sure. Benedict. DeSalle called for you to help him tie this guy up, but this guy's running away. What are you doing?
I'm going for the tie up the guy, so I can get to him, right?
Yeah.
And I think I have some rope, so I'm going to take out my rope and I'm going to tie him up.
All right, you're working on tying him up. El Cerise, what are you doing?
If I see this guy running, I guess I'll try to go for the other leg.
Okay. 25 hits.
Poor man's legs.
It does?
All right.
Say what?
So make me, Benedict, make a strength roll, with advantage. Oh, and beat a 7. Alright, you get him successfully tied up. This guy's movement speed is halved, because you guys shot him in both legs, but he's going to use his full action to get to about there, as he's running away, kind of screaming. This guy is tied up. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to take a shot at him. Oh, he doesn't have a weapon. He has the rapier. But he'll go kind of come over and inspect what you guys are doing here. And DeSalle, you're up.
Seeing that Benedict's got this guy covered, I'm gonna kind of run around the corner, and as this guy's running away with a couple arrows in his knees, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him from behind.
Okay.
He's trying to run. And whoa, top push.
That hits.
Jeez. All right, and then plus 4. Go. 6 damage.
That is enough to do it. Dead. Alright, so that's into combat. One guy's tied up. 4 of them are dead. And this guy is looking around at you like, thank you so much for helping me out.
Kind of go up.
What are y'all doing?
Go up to him.
I'm going to...
Who are you?
He says, I am Rainier Neverember.
Oh, you were the one with... Wait for it. Floon last night.
Yes, a few nights ago. Floon had drank too much, and I was worried that he might not be able to make it home, so I offered to walk him. We were jumped by 5 thugs as we left Fillet Lane and headed north on Zastro Street, near Zablubs.
Yeah, we went by Zablubs, and he mentioned that there was a scuffle outside of his shop.
Yes. It seems that these bastards have taken poor Floon.
I'll kind of gesture over to Benedict. I said, Benedict, check that guy's neck. See if he's got any markings on him.
Oh, pull his bandana away.
He does. He has the markings of the eyeballs. And I may have mixed this up when I was talking with Inoki, my apologies, but these guys, the dead ones, had the winged serpents.
Oh, okay.
And these guys have the eyeballs. Inoki, what are you doing up there?
I was going to try the door to see if there was anybody else hiding behind the door.
Gotcha. So it is It is unlocked. Do you want to just pop yourself in there?
Yes.
So it opens up into sort of an office. Oh, come on! Reveal the area. Rats kind of skitter around as you open the door, and the desks and chairs and bare shelves are all covered in dust and cobwebs. Clearly, this room got very little use. But could you make me a perception roll as you walk in?
I certainly can.
So you notice a right over by this desk here. Ooh, God dang. Here, this one over in the corner. There's a metal wire that connects to a bell on the back wall that actually goes down through the floorboards.
A metal wire?
A metal wire connecting to a bell on the wall. While you're thinking that over, what are you guys doing down here?
I'm holding my battle axe to this guy's throat. Saying,
Yeah.
if you want to keep your head, tell us where Floon is.
Make me an intimidation roll.
Okay. 15.
So he gets kind of scared and he goes, the boss, he took the other one. If you want to find them, they're in the sewers. Follow the yellow signs.
Where's the boss?
The boss will have your head for this. Xanathar.
I know who that is.
Make me an intelligence check. In fact, everybody can.
Even me?
Sorry, not Inoki, because he did.
Okay.
Can I maybe use like a history check, possibly?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Oh, those shit.
You guys know that the Zentarum and Xanathar factions are currently at war, but you don't know much about them. Okay.
I want to ask this guy. Kind of go over to. So I'll go over to Rainier and ask him. So, what did they take you away for? Why was Floon a little bit more important than you to take down into the sewers?
He kind of shakes his head, and you can tell he feels really bad about it. And he says, "The Zentarum, they think that my father embezzled a large amount of gold while he was the Open Lord, and that he hid the dragons somewhere in the city. They think they can find it by using an artifact called the Stone of Galore. Which was in the hands of the Xanathar Guild until recently. Apparently somebody stole it. The Zins thought I knew something about all this, but I don't know. My father and I haven't spoken in years." Then these Xanathar thugs came in and killed all the Zentarum and hauled off Floon, thinking he was me.
Oh, so they thought he was you. I see. Okay.
Not too bright, those Xanathars.
Bad luck for that guy.
So the Xanathars are the ones with this eyeball tattoo?
Yes.
Okay. And then the
And the
Xanatron
Zentarum have
snake.
the winged.
Gotcha. Eyeballs. Okay. Well, what do you think the odds are of Floon being alive down there once they kind of find out that it's not you?
I don't know, but if you guys are going after him, I'll accompany you if you want. Elcerise and Brackfoot, what are you guys doing? You just been kind of hanging out. Anything you want to do, or?
Can I actually go and grab the body that was of the dude over here and drag it back?
Yeah, that sounds like a fine idea. Elcerise?
Well, I think that I'm just gonna jump down and look at some of the dead bodies, maybe take some of their clothes while I'm at it.
Okay. So the ones in here are somewhat stripped, but there's still the Xanathar ones if you want to take some of their clothing and bandanas. Is that what you're wanting to do?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They also all have rapiers, daggers, and little hand crossbows if you want any of those. How many sets are you going to take of the clothing?
I'll take 3 sets.
Okay. So that'll take you about 10 or so minutes to kind of strip them down. Maybe
Dragons
5.
are dragons.
And get all those. So add 3 hide or leather armor to your inventory list there. And if you want to take the weapons, you can as well. Benedict, you are holding this guy a blade to his neck. Are you gonna just kind of stay there in the courtyard, or did you want to move?
I'll drag him inside.
Okay.
After I see the dead body being dragged in, I'll think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll escort Rainer inside. We'll get all inside.
Okay. Did you guys want to close the doors or keep them
Yes.
open?
Close them.
Elcerise, you popping in too?
Yep.
All right, and you guys kind of shut the door behind you. Inoki, up there up top. What are you doing?
I'm going to pull the metal wire attached to the bell. Like, pull it up.
So if you pull it up, it's pretty stiff. It feels like it's connected to something solid down below. If you pull from the top, the bell rings. Pull like down, the bell rings, and if you pull up, it's clearly some type of trigger for something below.
That's a portion of the building that I've not seen. Alright, I'll come back down.
Okay. You guys are. What is everybody else doing? DeSalle, what are you guys up to down there?
So, what do you guys think? We said this guy said to follow the yellow signs to go to the sewers. Benedict, let's ask this guy if there's any like booby traps, how many men he's got down there. Let's kind of get some more information out of him.
Gonna press the axe down a little bit and be like, answer his question.
He goes, it changes on how many people are down there depending on when you go, but certainly the boss and some friends are down there.
Okay. Is there any passcodes that you guys use at all?
No.
What's the boss's name?
Well, it's kind of stumbling over his words. It's Grumshar is the one that took your friend.
Grumshar. Okay. And how close is the quickest entrance to the sewer from here?
Just a couple blocks over, you'll see a sewer lid with our symbol on it. And he
I do
kinda
an insight to
draws
see
you
if
a-
he's. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. He'd draw you a quick map, but yeah, definitely go ahead and do an insight check. You feel like he's being pretty honest. Benedict intimidated him pretty good earlier, so his jaws are a flapping.
Okay. Maybe we should take his clothes too. I already have 3 sets of their armor. So.
Sure, I'll strip him down.
Okay. Brackfoot, are you doing anything over there?
No, I'm just kind of watching.
Inoki, did you want to do anything further?
When I was coming down, I wanted to tell him about the bell and the wire.
Okay. So Inoki tells you that there's a wire connected to some sort of bell up there. You guys have kind of where you think Floon is. Did we want to end tonight? You guys want to end about 9 or 10 o'clock your time, right?
Well, I mean, I think most of us are good to go till 11, right? For most of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think
Okay. We can go for about another half hour, 45 minutes then, because the next part's going to be 3 hours. So
Yeah, and then
yeah,
pretty sure Belial will be here next week to attend, so
Okay.
should line up pretty good.
All right, yeah, we'll go for a little while longer then. So Inoki joins you guys and tells you about some odd wire.
maybe we should ask this guy about it.
Rainier or the bad guy?
The bad guy.
He doesn't know what you're talking about. This isn't our hideout. This is the Zentirum's.
Well, that's a fair point. Maybe we should ask Rainier about this.
He goes, I don't know. I was just in that tiny little 5 foot by 5 foot storage room back there.
Did you pull it, Inoki? Did you pull it?
I pulled it both ways. One way it's taut, the other way it rung.
Did you guys look for a basement?
Where?
I don't know. Underneath? I assumed there would be a door somewhere. Could look for one. Trapdoor, some sort.
Is there anything else of like worthwhile inside this place, or is it pretty much like smashed and done?
So you look, they were kind of ransacking the bottom portion, and they didn't seem to find anything. If you guys want to do something else.
I'd like to look around, see if I can find some sort of trapdoor type deal.
Okay. Where do you want to look?
Well, I'll ask Inoki where the bell was, like above.
Up the stairs, follow that wall to the right to that door, and then the desk in the right back corner.
So, like, directly underneath it, where do you think that would be down here?
I'm pretty sure it'd be on the other side of this wall.
Okay, I'll search around that area then.
On the bottom floor?
Yep,
yes.
right here.
Okay. Make me an investigation check. So you do find a wire that comes down about right here, and it moves along this wall and disappears about right here. Very kind of taut to one end. And
Is there anything there?
so it just disappears behind some of this crate stuff. Who else wants to do something?
Would there be any kind of medicines or anything in here?
Where would you like to look?
Maybe not in like the smashed open crates that they've already looked through, but maybe some of the stuff up here.
Okay. Put yourself up there, and we'll just say you're looking around there. Make me an investigation roll. Brackfoot, Benedict, Darcel, you guys do anything else, or just watching over the prisoner right now?
Just watching the prisoner, guarding him.
So,
Yeah.
okay, sorry, go ahead. I interrupted you.
No, I was just gonna say I'm kind of with Benedict, making sure the guy doesn't doing anything.
Okay. Inoki, searching through that stuff, you just again find kind of the same stuff: the spoiled wine, some stale foods, stuff like that.
I see.
El Cerise, what do you want to do?
You said it like kind of disappeared into stuff. Can I move that stuff?
So it disappears kind of under the stairs here and continues to come along this way, but you can't quite make out where it goes from the side of the stairs you're on, and you
Okay.
can't really move anything.
I guess can I go to the other side of the stairs and see if I can see anything there?
Yeah, make me another investigation check with advantage to see if you can pick up the.
Okay.
Yeah, so you actually find it again, and it hooks up, sort of going through. There's a wall here, and it kind of goes back through here.
Through like that little closet area?
Mm-hmm. And it goes
Okay.
through the wall to the back.
I'm gonna go over here and tell my companions what I've found and ask if somebody would accompany me to help me push this wall.
Sounds interesting to me. I'll go.
Okay, let's go.
Inoki, what are you doing again up there?
Have I looked through all the crates, or
You did on that area. You still haven't checked some of this stuff, like here up top, or the office very well.
all right? I'll go back and look in through the office.
Okay. Make me a investigation check, kind of checking through the office and stuff. Benedict and Darcel, you guys still doing the same thing?
Go ahead.
Trying to. I want to ask this guy. So, what value is there in keeping you alive?
He goes, I don't know. Just please don't kill me. I'll do anything that you want.
Any more useful information about the sewer system down there?
I told you everything that I know.
Okay. I'm gonna take my dagger and stab him right in the heart.
Okay. All right, you kill him.
And I'm gonna take the rope off him, kind of throw him on top of the other corpses that are strewn about here. So
Fair enough.
So make it look like he was killed in a fight.
Can I do an insight check on him, see if he enjoyed that?
Sure. I don't know if he did or not. Yeah, he'll have to tell you. Inoki, you find a piece of paper that has some kind of magical properties.
What can I roll against that?
You can do an art.
For against his insight. Is there something?
Are you trying to hide your feelings? Or
you know
do
what?
you not?
No, I'm not.
So he probably picks up on something. Did you enjoy it?
No, it was just kind of no. It was indifferent. Put it that way.
There you go.
Okay.
Anoki, you find a piece of paper that has some kind of magical properties to it, but you're not sure what it is. If you want to do an Arcana check, you can see if you can find out what it is or identify later.
I'll see if I can figure out what it is at the moment.
Yeah.
Probably
Well,
not.
unfortunately, you're not able to tell. Maybe somebody else can help you with that. All right, Elcerise and Brackfoot, you guys are. There's just sort of a wall in front of you, and Elcerise shows you Brackfoot where this kind of wire leads into it.
You want to help me push the wall?
All right, let's push the wall.
So pushing on the wall doesn't do much of anything, but give me an investigation roll, one of you with advantage. We'll see if we can figure it out.
You should probably do that.
Okay, I'll try my best.
That definitely does it.
Yay.
You find a small little nook that when you press it, it reveals that the back wall was actually a secret room. And Inoki, as they open this door, the bell rings right above your head. And there is a small chest in the top right there, and then a crate on the left-hand side.
Yes, search it.
Okay, you search the crate, or the chest first. It is unlocked, and it has 4 rolled up paintings in it that look like they've probably been stolen out of a frame from somewhere. If you unravel them, they're paintings of famous cities among Faerun: Luskan, Neverwinter, Silvery Moon, Baldur's Gate. They look really nice and are probably worth something. In the crate are 15 black, kind of corroded metal bars. If somebody had... Do one of you guys have, like... I think let's just do an investigation. I don't think either one of you guys will have like metal working or anything. Well, actually, maybe El Cerizo knows. So yeah, if you do like an investigation with yeah, perfect. They are silver bars that have been sort of corroded on the outside, so they look black on the outside, but they're still worth quite a bit of money. But each bar weighs 10 pounds. So about 150 pounds of silver.
How many bars are there? A lot?
There are
15.
15 10-pound bars.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna nab the paintings for now and ask Brackfoot if he wants any.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Cool.
I can slip it in my bag.
Everybody make me a perception roll. Brackfoot and Darcel, from a little way, pretty far ways off, but clearly moving your direction, you hear several loud whistles. These whistles are used by the City Watch. And the noise is getting louder as it moves towards you guys.
I think it might be time to go.
Yep, sounds about time to get out of here. Benedict, let's get out of here.
Time to go.
Call up to the... I'll kind of shout up the stairs. Inoki, let's get out of here.
Okay.
So Inoki makes it about halfway to the stair. El Cerise and Brackfoot, what are you guys doing?
Can I try to close the wall back up?
You can't. And are you guys taking the paintings and leaving the bars?
Yeah.
I'll say we can come back for the bars later.
Okay. And then are you moving towards the door?
Yes.
Okay. Desal and Benedict, are you guys waiting for your friends or you're hightailing it?
I'm looking over to Raynar, like, your father was the Open Lord. Do you have any sway with the guards? Like, do we have to run?
I don't know. We can try to explain. It just depends on who the captain is that comes.
Okay, I'd rather not be here.
So you guys gonna hightail it, or are you waiting for your friends?
Halfway in between. Gonna head outside, but
Head out in the courtyard area.
Okay. So put you guys, wherever you want to go. Rainier's gonna follow y'all. All right, Inoki, you see your two buddies run outside. Are you running as well?
Don't leave me behind. Yes, I will run.
All right, I'll put you on the other side here. You make it to about there. El Cerise and Brackfoot.
Can we just go out the window?
You can if you want.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Make me a little acrobatics or athletics or something to see if you nimbly get through or if you
Ooh, a sweet,
fall because you guys are in a hurry.
sweet dive through the window.
Yeah, all right, no problem. You guys both make it outside. The sound is getting closer, and they're about to be upon you guys. Do you want to try to sneak off, or are you going to wait for them?
sneak off.
Sneak off?
Take off.
All right. Let's make just a group stealth check, and we'll see if you guys make it. And Mr. Rainier will...
Oh, baby, we're sneaking out of this.
Did you guys do all right? Let me double check here.
I think we averaged like
you guys crushed
17.
it, absolutely. So, you guys sneak off, absolutely zero issues, far and away. So, all done with that. All right, so you guys are down here, the South Dock wards. They said that deal, or the sewer with the eyeball was just a little ways off. What are you doing?
Benedict, how you doing, big guy?
No, I could use a nice long sleep. It's been a rough day.
What time is it, approximately?
So that actually went pretty quick. It took you a couple hours to get down there, but it's about 10:30, 11.
Well, I'd imagine, and maybe this is just me, but I'd imagine that a lot of those guys probably retreated back to the sewers at night. So it might not be a good idea to just crash them right now, and Benedict's a little bit hurt. I think we gotta take care of that. Take care of him first.
And I could survive a little bit longer if you don't want to wait. See what, don't want to leave Floon down there another day. But I won't have much in me.
Wow.
I'm hurting a bit too.
What do you think, Brackfoot?
I think maybe we should try to at least give us a little time to recover, and then decide from there.
What about you, Elle? What do you think?
I'm feeling perfectly fine, but it seems like some of us are not, so I think a rest would do us some good.
And what about you, Rainier? What are you going to do now?
Well, I sure would like to see my friend
How is
back to safety. Perhaps,
how
though,
how's
if you
he
guys
looking?
need to rest. He looks gross, but not too worse for wear. Just a little bit of scuffed up and having been tied up and left in a...
I'll use prestidigitation to clean him up.
Okay. He says, if you wish to rest tonight, I can get us rooms. But I shall follow your lead.
might do us good to rest for the night then. Make sure everyone's fully equipped to handle whatever we're going to be getting into down there. We don't even know how many they are, but we know the leaders down there, and more than likely he'll be a formidable enemy.
Yeah, we're no good to Floon if we all die.
So,
Okay.
I think, yeah, Rainer, let's go grab us some rooms then.
Yeah, so he takes you over to a 3-story building and introduces you to a lady named Shalana at the Splintered Stair. It's kind of run down, but he gets a couple big rooms for you guys, and it's nice enough. Plenty of food and drink. And he has some food and drink brought up to the rooms where you guys can hang out in the inn, the small inn that's connected to it. Or you can just go to sleep. What do you guys want to do? I guess we can go individually. Benedict, what would you like to do?
I think Benedict's feeling it, so he's gonna crash. He's gonna sleep.
Benedict finds the nice big bed and sinks into it. Brackfoot, what are you doing?
I'll find a nice bed and curl up in it as well.
Okay. Dessel?
Are there any other patrons in the tavern currently?
There's a couple, but this is not really a rockin' place. There are several rowdy taverns that are full of dockhands and dancers and even a brothel or some other taverns along the way, if that's your calling.
The people that are in here currently, what do they appear like?
The ones here look like it's a little bit of a higher class establishment. I mean, it's not as nice as anything that are in the northern wards, but it looks like maybe they're more. This is the place for like lieutenants and the not the captain, but the people below him on merchant ships and stuff. They're just quietly having a drink and enjoying a good meal, and we'll be off to bed soon.
Okay. I'll just kind of have a drink and then go to bed.
Okay. El Cerise?
I'll look for somewhere where I can bathe myself. And
Okay.
after that, bed.
Yeah, so Shalana hooks you up with a private room to clean up and do whatever you need to do there, and then a nice comfy bed awaits you. Inoki, are you doing anything?
I'll partake of some food.
Okay.
Then I will also take a bath.
Okay. You get hooked up in the same way right after El Cerise. They change out the water, and you can clean yourself up and do whatever you need to do there, and then hit in the sack.
Yes.
Okay. Night goes by just fine. 8 hours pass, and it's about 7:30 in the morning. All wide awake, fully rested and healed.
Wonderful.
My temporary hit points. No.
Now we know why you didn't want a long rest.
Okay, what are you guys doing? Are you heading straight there? Do you want to scout the area? Do you want to go somewhere, buy something, do something?
How many of these outfits did you swipe, El?
Including the last guy, about 4.
When we were fighting those guys, were they all human? Were there mixes anywhere in there? Any other?
They were all human.
Okay. Trying to think of a plan better than the last plan I had.
Who is Rainier downstairs yet, or?
Yeah, he's waiting for you. He stayed at the inn as well. He's waiting for you down in the tavern portion, having a breakfast, and he's just following your guys' lead if you want him to come along.
Oh, you guys
Is
took their
he-
outfits?
Is he out of earshot?
He can be if you want him to be.
Yeah, I'd like him to be.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at the group and be like, okay, so the job we were hired was to save that other guy, right?
Yeah, to save Floon.
But they're actually looking for Rainier. Rainier, who is right near here.
Are you suggesting a swap of some kind?
At least a bait of some kind, right?
So we put on the outfits and we bring him down as bait.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Inoki, give me a another Arcana check if you want to check that paper. And Darcel, you can do it too if you want.
What do you got?
Okay.
What do you got there, Inoki? What's that?
Paper that seems magical, I think. Maybe it's just the ink.
Yeah, Inoki cannot tell, but Darcel, maybe you'll have a better shot.
Oh. Not this
You
guy.
know what? Because I like the way that you guys are headed, I'll give you advantage on that one.
Oh.
It is a paper bird. A paper bird is a uncommon wondrous item. You can write a message of up to 50 words, speak someone's name, and the parchment will magically fold up into a tiny bird and fly directly to them.
And I'll tell Inoki what he's got in his hands right there. That is a paper bird, my friend. You can send a 50-word message, whisper the name, and it will fly off to that person.
How far does it go?
Infinity, as long as it's on the same plane of existence.
Until it reaches the person you told it to go to. I don't know how it gets inside doors, but just assume that your message got to the person.
Is it multi-use?
One use.
Oh.
Once it's there, it no longer. Once you write the message and it makes it there, that's it. They can't even get back to you.
Dang. Slightly less cool, but still cool.
Oh, you never know if you have to write a letter to somebody. Let them know you're okay.
I was thinking I might be able to write to my tribe, but if they can't message back, it's not super helpful.
Well,
For that, at least.
well, you can save it until the opportune moment comes.
Okay.
I think El Cerise was onto a plan that may involve that.
Oh, yes,
Was I?
Cerise?
Well, we'd have to let him know that we're bringing the real
Oh,
Rainier.
or
Oh.
we send this paper bird to Grumshar, the leader, and draw him out of the sewers.
I like that idea.
Oh, do we need like Grumshar's first and last name, or like
Do we need his
is
postal
just
code?
saying
Zip
Grumshar
code?
enough?
I think this might be a
Yeah.
banana situation. Just one name.
What if
I think
there's
I think
like
the
more
magic- I think
than
the-
one
I think-
Grumshar?
I think the magic portion is gonna take care of that for us.
Hmm. Okay.
We'll say Grumshar Xanathar of the Xanathar gang. There you go. Now that's specific enough.
Yeah. And then like where would we set a trap for this like trade though?
well, it would have to be in a location that the city guard wouldn't really be around, because they're not going to just come out to an area that has lots of city guards around it.
Or we want an area with a lot of city guards so we don't have to do anything.
We're making a trade.
We're not trading them.
We're
Wait,
just making a trap.
What?
Okay.
Oh,
Are we
Okay.
still on the disguise thing?
I don't know. We could potentially, if we want to like actually go down there, which I don't know. Or we could be like, oh, we're your friends, and we want.
Well, you found this
We have
paper.
this guy.
You found the paper in that location, right? In that warehouse we were just in Oki?
yeah, but that was the other gang's warehouse.
Well, maybe they use something similar. I don't know. We have the name of the boss, Grumshar. We have a name, so that makes things a little bit more valid. And how well are these paper birds known in the city? Would we know that at all?
So I mean, it's an uncommon item, but it's not unheard of. Everything is seen in Waterdeep, including level 20 innkeepers, like you met earlier.
No wonder he had 4 attacks.
Still couldn't hit.
He still could not hit.
So we have 2 options, basically, from what it sounds like. Plan 1 is sneak into the sewers, because we have ways of identifying the sewers, but then we'd have to navigate through the sewers. Or option number 2 would be to use that paper bird to send a message to Grumshar, which we would use to lure him outside with the promise of trading away Rainier, who is bait in this situation. And we could also still be dressed up as the Xanathar people.
I vote for not meeting them on their turf. I'd rather have them come to us.
That sounds smart.
So, it sounds like we're wanting to maybe utilize that paper bird that you have there in Oki. If you're willing to part
Do we
with it,
have
of
to
course.
tell Rainier about this plan, or can we just have him chill? I don't know.
Well, I think it's probably better for if he knew about it. That way, because we'll just put like a loose rope around him or something, and then he can join us in a fight.
Okay.
Do we know of an area in the city we can go?
So the city itself is pretty well protected. The southern wards and dock wards are not as well protected as like the trade or north wards. However, you do know on the right side over here, Undercliff. It's on the map, aren't you? Outside the city, where there's little villages and farming and stuff, there's not too many guards out that way. But also, not so much help if you get into a pinch.
Do you think all of them would be human, the people that we're fighting against? Probably, right?
Well,
Elsaries, you speak Orc, don't you?
I do.
Grumshar's an orc name.
Oh. Never mind. I was gonna say, if they're human, we could, like, ambush them in the dark, because some of us have dark vision. But Grimshar is probably an orc. And orcs have dark vision.
Orcs are also big.
You've also seen all races throughout. Just the bad guys you've seen so far have only been human. But you guys have in your party a rabbit and a kobold, so. And didn't get any weird looks.
Well, I think that... Well, we have to figure out a way to convince them to even come out to where we are. This is all under the guise that... Because we want him to bring Floon out, right? We don't want him to keep Floon as a prisoner somewhere far away. So it would have to be some kind of proposition of a trade of some way.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you can go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, do you guys want to... Because we are getting close to time, and if you guys are going to do any of this, it's going to take way longer than 20 minutes. Do you want to take the next week or so and figure out what you want to write on the paper, or let me know your plan, and then we can go from there?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea, because then we'll probably have Belial back too, so there'll be an extra person for you to manage.
Well, and also if you guys are going to do some crazy plan, I need to get some maps and stuff prepped. I need some prep work if you're going off the beaten path here.
Yeah, I think
It's happened before.
yeah, I think a little bit extra time would do us some good.
Okay, well, we'll just end it with you guys kind of having breakfast and discussing your plans while Rainier waits to hear what you want him to do.
Alright, that sounds good.
Well, cool. That was fun.
Yeah, no, you're
It's
awesome, man. Did a great job.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no worries. Just let me know if you're gonna write something on the note before next week. Preferably before Friday, so I can have like the weekend to prep whatever ludicrous plan you guys are gonna do. You don't have to tell me your plan, just tell me what you're gonna write in the letter and I'll act accordingly.
Cool.
Okay.
Alright, y'all. Well, I will catch you guys later.
Alrighty. See you later.
All right.
See ya.
Catch you next time.
See you.
Bye.